What's going on, guys? Just thinking about all the shit talking this week and what's going on. I mean, in the end, we're all fans of our teams, but at the same time, there's too much shit going on. And honestly, Dallas Cowboy fans really need to realize that just you're gonna take this loss on your fucking back. It's just getting to the point where I'm hearing people's families getting involved, and there's threats. So much bullshit over a game, and it's, I don't take it that far. I never take it that far. It's just been, I don't know. It's absolutely insane now. It's getting to the point where it's, you guys need to realize, and just be fucking realistic with your team and with your roster and with yourself, that this Eagles team has a very high chance of beating you Sunday night, okay? And yes, you guys have injuries. We have injuries, but we're just playing fucking better, and we made better moves in the offseason. And we have good depth. Honestly, that's where I could take it from. We just got so much good fucking depth. We just signed 2 more people. We signed some backup depth at linebacker and at left tackle now. So, when you put it all together, it's a good group. But you got to take this Eagles team seriously. I'm not expecting anybody to, listen to what I say or agree with what I say or whatnot. This is how I feel, and this is how it is with me. It's between, this defensive line is one of the best, and if Tyron Smith doesn't play Sunday, it makes a little bit of a difference when he's there, of course, but at the same time, somebody's gonna get double teamed this game. Someone's gonna cause some crazy shit. Someone is gonna disrupt that backfield very intensely, and I don't think Dallas can handle it without, I understand Zeke's not playing, Sean Lee's not playing. I understand all that. That's 2 guys, 2 major roles, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's the next man up mentality. I mean, Jalen Smith is another guy where he was hyped all fucking year about his comeback year, and he had that story about him and his his knee injury and blah blah blah, and he couldn't even fucking cover anybody against Atlanta. And if he can't cover those guys for Atlanta, there's no way that Zach Ertz and Nelson Aguilar is going to get covered middle of the fucking field against the Cowboys, and there's no way they're going to be covered throughout the whole game. Somebody's going to get open. Your corners are overrated. Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis has had some good games, but even against the Packers game, he did horrible against the Packers. Scandrick don't scare me. Anthony Brown definitely doesn't scare me, because Anthony Brown's probably the worst, or one of the worst on that defense. Not about Jeff Heath, Byron Jones. Really. And then, you got an offense that, you got Jason Witten that can cause damage. Malcolm Jenkins will probably be on him the whole fucking day. He mostly is, since Corey Graham's playing safety. Dez Bryant, Ronald Darby, I don't know if he's going to be shadowing him all fucking day. Probably, I wouldn't doubt it. So we got our, I wouldn't even say top cornerback, but I'd say we got more depth at corner now, and we're getting another guy back now. So, the shit talking's it's going to keep going, but it's to the point. I have people at work that are Cowboys fans, and they're fucking talking about, as soon as I talk about it's going to be a good game Sunday, I said, yeah, it is going to be a good game. And then, we got Sean. As soon as I heard about the injuries, I understand that. We had Lane Johnson out. We were bitching about Lane Johnson being out. Even though on ESPN they said if Lane Johnson was there, we would have, I know our record was a lot different with Lane Johnson than without Lane Johnson. But at the same time, at that time, we didn't have good depth last year, and that's why we fucking got creamed last year. Too much pressure. Carson Wentz had to get out of sticky situations. He threw some picks. Didn't have a lot good around him. Even for throwing for 3,600 yards, 30 whatever the fuck, 34, whatever the fuck it was last year. Had good numbers, but I mean, not his touchdown, interception ratio wasn't good, but his rookie year, he started 2 days before the fucking season started, so maybe he wasn't ready. I don't know. But he got into the role, and there wasn't enough around him, so but now he's looking like a franchise quarterback and doing what he's got to do, and I don't care what anyone says, because he's dinking and ducking, and Dak's not doing what the fuck Carson Wentz is doing with his fucking feet. Not like that. Not breaking out of 2 fucking tackles. Not doing that shit. Because I know Dak Prescott does not do any of that. I don't care what you say. Everyone, whoever talks shit about Wentz is just a fucking hater. Is jealous that, he's not on their fucking team, and that's it. I don't care what anybody fucking says, because Dak needs fucking Zeke on the field, and that's fucking it. Darren McFadden and fucking, it's just the whole running back, the whole running back rotation over there. Alfred Morris probably had only 2 good runs, and he ran to the right side twice for nice positive yards for the 2 longest runs. Other than that, I mean, it pretty much got shut down. But I'm not being cocky about this game. I'm just seeing it as we're just more prepared and more ready. And the only excuse that the Cowboys fans have, even, especially all you fans have even said a fucking word about, is, like, you talk about the bye week. I mean, you're talking about the fucking bye week. The Eagles are coming off their bye. Oh, that's their win. I mean, you're making an excuse for us coming off a fucking bye. I mean, yeah, last year, yeah, but we had a really bad fucking roster last year with no depth behind it last year. Nothing. Our top receivers, Dorial Green, Beckham, Jordan Matthews, and Nelson fucking Aguilar couldn't catch a fucking ball last year. Are you kidding me right now? That's just fucking insane. Really insane. You're making an excuse of a bye week because we're coming off a bye, so we're going to lose the game because we're coming off a bye. My ass. Okay, this team is more ready. This team has more fucking juice, and they're coming to fucking play, and they know what's at stake here. So if you honestly think they're going to take the Cowboys lightly, I don't give a fuck if it's home in Jerry World. I can give a fuck less. They're not going to take it fucking lightly, and you guys better fucking realize that. And you're going to realize that real quick, what this D-line's going to do and what this offense is going to fucking produce. Not even just that, but having Jay Ajayi, LeGarrette Blount, Corey Clement, Wendell Smallwood, and not to mention Darren Sproles is fucking hurt, one of our top running backs that can get us out of sticky situations and punt returns, and he's not even playing this year. And Darren Sproles is a huge weapon for the fucking Philadelphia Eagles, and he's not playing. So I don't want to hear shit about fucking injuries, about all this shit, and keep it coming with the injuries. Keep it coming with it, because honestly, teams that make it to the playoffs have injuries. Teams that make it to the Super Bowl have fucking injuries. It's shit fucking happens. Happens all the fucking time. Most teams that make it in the playoffs or to the Super Bowl have some major injuries. But it's how you overcome it. Because if the Dallas Cowboys beat us Sunday night, all it's gonna be is, we beat the Eagles without Zeke and this and that. Then when you guys lose, it's gonna be, we didn't have Sean Lee, we didn't have time. It's gonna be an excuse when you fucking lose the damn game. But when you win the game, the fucking media is gonna praise you, the world is gonna fucking praise you, and it just makes you look fucking bad. So I can't fucking wait for this game Sunday, and so the bitching could fucking stop. And then after that game, I'm not going to give a fuck about the Dallas Cowboys the rest of the year. Yeah, last game. Probably going to already clinch the shit by that time, so we won't even have stars in that game. So good fucking luck. Don't fucking give a shit. See you fucking later. Peace.